like I've not really lived there, but one of my friends, like, he got a simple job. He works in a kitchen, like he earn like about 1,800 euros. So, and it's a kitchen job. Imagine if you got a degree and I'll get a better job. Imagine how much you can earn from that. So it's not really bad in Germany. They're a bit strict with the laws and the way of living and everything else. But except from that, if you're fine, like you can make a good living.
Let me speak English, okay?
Yeah, that's
So,
fine.
so, bro, what's your name?
My name is Valentino.
Okay, Valentino. How many years have you been here in Europe?
Well, to be fair, I was born in Europe. I was born here in Italy, and I'm like 34 years old.
Okay, what's your origin?
Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria.
Nigeria
Yes.
to be precise, okay? How many countries have you visited in?
Well, I've been quite a few. I was born here in Italy, then I've been to UK when I finished my studies there, then I've been to Germany, I've been to Switzerland quite a bit. I've been to France a few times, so yeah, I've visited quite a few countries.
Okay. So among these countries you've listed, which one is the best if someone wants to settle down and make a family or live a better life?
What you mean coming from abroad?
Yeah, from Nigeria.
Okay, back in the days I would have said UK, but now not really because of all the situation, the Brexit and of the excessive immigration. People don't really comply with that. But I've been to Germany. I've got quite a few friends in Germany, and the German people, like, they really do take care of the people that live there. Like, they got good jobs, good salary. Like, people can actually make a living out there. Like, even back in the days before I became a father here in Italy, I fought myself to go and live there out there because the opportunities are more.
Yeah, there are more opportunities.
Yes,
of
especially
getting
even for
jobs.
even for foreigners. Like, it don't matter if you're a foreigner. Like, if you work, you can have anything. Like, you
Okay.
want.
What about their pay, their minimum wage?
Well, I'm not really too sure about the minimum wage because, like I said, like I've not really lived there. But one of my friends, like, he got a simple job. He works in a kitchen. Like, he earn like about 1,800 euros. So, and it's a kitchen job. Imagine if you got a degree and I'll get a better job. Imagine how much you can earn from that. So, it's not really bad in Germany. They're a bit strict with the laws and the way of living and everything else. But except from that, if you're fine, like you can make a good living out there for sure.
Okay. So the other question I would like to ask you is this. Okay. So you said Germany is your best place.
option.
What about the German language? Is it to learn?
It's not, but like any other language, if you come from a different place that you don't know the language, it's not easy. You have to apply yourself. Like a bit like for an Italian person to go to an English-speaking country, it's gonna be difficult for them. Like for an English person coming to Italy, it's gonna be difficult. Same thing going to Germany. Like it's a matter of how much you apply yourself and how much you're willing to learn. And then also in Germany, they do speak English, so you've got an option either to learn or to speak English, but it's going to come a certain point that not going to speak English to you anymore, that you have to learn the language, which is right, because you are there. So,
Okay. What about what is it called? Your resident permit. If you have, for example, you have 5 years here and you move from Italy to Germany, how many years do you expect they're going to give
I
you?
didn't search into that, so I don't want to really give you wrong information, so I don't really know about that. I will have to look about it if I really have to move there, like,
Okay.
I'll know who to ask.
Okay. So another question I will ask you: do you believe Africa will be great again?
I hope so. I hope so. I've got a strong belief in, like, if we can, we can. If we want, we can.
Okay. But if we keep on running away, if we keep on migrating, how do you think this will be possible?
Well, the world is always move around with people migrating. Like no one is being like fixed in one place from day one. So it's not a matter of where you move, it's a matter of you remember where you come from. And you've got someone at home to help or family to help, or you want to start something there in order to like build your own foundation from where you come from and keep a legacy out there.
Okay. What of our kids? Do you believe after being what's it called? Once they get involved in such this kind of environment, they will be able to return home one day.
Well, I'm a perfect example. Like I said, I was born here.
Yeah.
I grew up in this country, and I've gone to Nigeria. Like at a certain point, I went to school in Nigeria. I loved
Where?
it.
Which school?
In Lagos. I went to Grace High School in Bagada.
Okay.
Like I loved it. Like for at the moment, like like when kids behave well, parents will send them home. Like at the beginning, it was a punishment, but at a certain point, I was like to my parents, I don't want to come back. I'm fine here, because at the certain point, you will know that that's where you come from, is your home.
Yeah.
So, as for example, as now, because like I said, I've got a daughter. Like she would definitely know where her father, a great father, great grandfather, and everything else, where her blood is from. She would definitely know.
Okay. So you said something before. You said sending your kids back to Africa to capture their culture, to get their tradition is a sort of punishment.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
Because it's not every time there's a punishment. Like my parents did it for me because I was a trouble kid, a troublesome kid. Like every kid, like they misbehave. Some kids misbehave the more, some kids misbehave the less. So,
Then
like some people get sent back home for punishment. Some people, they don't.
I thought even for you to acquire your culture, you know, to know your roots.
To know your roots as well.
Yeah, to know
Because
your
some
roots.
people like they take it for granted. Oh, I'm born in Europe. I'm a European.
Yeah.
Yes, you are
Yeah.
European, but remember you're also African.
Yeah,
You know?
here is not your home.
Yeah.
Our actual home is in Africa.
You can make it your home, but you've got somewhere that you come
Yeah.
from as well.
Your spirit will always mind you
Exactly.
that here is not your place. Okay. Then I think we are okay.